I hope you are well. And this podcast episode is going to be a little different. So, if you're in the car driving, or if you're somewhere where you can't sit down and close your eyes, put this on pause and revisit this at a time where you can take a moment of time for yourself. So I found myself earlier on this week kind of ruminating. All of a sudden, I had started the week off so well. And I don't remember if I read something or saw something, but all of a sudden, all the efforts of my past 48 hours unraveled. And I felt like I'm too behind. I'm too old. I shouldn't be doing this. Who am I to be thinking that I can dream this big and make another pivot in my life? And I was just like, oh my goodness, if I'm feeling this way, my guess is that many others are feeling this way too. So I hope that this is an episode that you come back to over and over again. Anytime you find yourself second guessing yourself, anytime you find yourself comparing yourself to somebody else on the internet or on social media, anytime that you are doubting your dreams, anytime you are down leveling your dreams, I want you to come back to this episode. Because today it's all about slowing down, tuning out the noise, and turning in to your heart. So, in a moment, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. And during our time together, I'm going to invite you to consider 5 questions. And anytime you feel lost or discouraged, I want you to come back to these questions because they're going to help you repivot and recalibrate your directional GPS towards your North Star that no one else can tell you what it should be, and just help you remember why you have this dream, or why you want to try something new, or why you're ready to stop procrastinating and start taking inspired action to your best possible future. So take a moment and find a comfortable seat. Put this on pause if you need to sit down or find a chair or sit on a cushion, whatever feels comfortable to you. And throughout our time together, feel free to move around. You don't have to sit completely still. If you want to lie down, you can, but I don't like to do that in these kind of moments because we do have an inclination to fall asleep. And I want you to be awake to your dreams, awake to the whispers of your heart. But do feel free to be in a chair with a comfortable back and use the back to support you. It needs to be a comfortable place where you can relax into yourself. And so when you're ready, I'd like you to just take a deep breath in and exhale through your mouth. And again, a deep breath in and exhale through your mouth. Let's do that one more time. A deep breath in and exhale through your mouth. So take a moment, and wherever you're sitting, just notice the parts of your body that are in touch with a seat or the chair or the floor, and just really notice the heaviness of your seat. Just allow yourself to sink into yourself. And now, if your back is against the chair, allow yourself to feel the weight of your back against the chair. And now imagine there's a little string at the top of your head, and allow your head just to rest comfortably over your shoulders. Just notice if your chin has started to jut forward, and gently just draw your ears back slightly to bring an awareness, an openness, an energy to your body. And now I want you to bring your attention to your eyes. Behind your eyes, just notice the light and the dark, the shadow. And if you prefer to keep your eyes open, just notice the things around you that you see. But bring your full attention to either behind your eyes, being really present with the light and the shadow. And if your eyes are open, bring all of your attention to whatever it is that you see. Take it all in. And now bring your attention to your breath. Notice your breath moving in and out of your nose. Just notice that breath moving in through your body and out through your body. Notice the breath moving in through your nose and a warmer breath moving out. And if you can, maybe begin to slow your breath down just a little bit. And now bring all of your attention to your heart. And when you're feeling overwhelmed and seeking clarity amongst so many distractions, it really can be helpful to center your thoughts and prioritize what matters most to you. And here are 5 questions I'm going to ask you that can help guide you back towards your heart and a reminder of your priorities and your values. Question number 1. What are my core values and how do they align with my current activities or habits? Just think about that for a moment. No judgment. What are my core values? And how do the actions of my life align, move these values forward? Again, all of these questions are to be answered from a place of self-love and empathy and curiosity. No judgment, no opinions. So question number 1, what are my core values and how do they align with my current activities and habits? And you can always revisit these questions after our time together. Question number 2, what activities or tasks make me feel energized and fulfilled? What activities or tasks make me feel energized and fulfilled? Recognizing the tasks that bring you joy and satisfaction can help you understand where to focus your energy. It's often a signal of what's most important to you, your well-being, and your future success. Question number 2, what activities or tasks make me feel energized and fulfilled? Question number 3, what are my long-term goals, my dreams, and what steps do I need to take to achieve them? Again, just a reflection. What are my long-term goals and what steps do I need to take to achieve them? Looking at the bigger picture allows you to break down your long-term dreams into manageable steps, bite-sized actions that you can take daily. This can help you decide which actions are necessary right now and which can wait, and how together they'll help you make progress toward your future dreams, hopes, and aspirations. Question number 4, what would I regret not doing if I looked back a year from now? What would I regret not doing if I looked back a year from now? This question helps you prioritize based on potential regret. This will help really move you to recognize what is really important to you in the long run. And it can bring clarity and focus to decisions that might feel difficult in the moment, but when aligned with your long-term goals, hopes, and dreams, feel a little bit more manageable and worthwhile. So question number 4, what would I regret not doing if I look back a year from now? Question number 5, a year from now, imagine yourself in your ideal, perfect day. Everything had gone well. You had listened to your heart. You had taken inspired action. You had shown up. You had bet on yourself. You had stopped the noise of others and listened to the whispers of your heart. What would your perfect day look like? Imagining this perfect day, where would you be? Who would you be with? What would you be doing? And how would you feel? Your perfect day, where would you be? Who would you be with? What would you be doing? And how would you feel? And sit with that for a moment. Can you embody that feeling? Can you imagine that you're already there in that moment? Touch your future. Allow yourself to sit in the future just for a moment. And allow the sensations of pride and achievement and success wash over you, whatever success means to you. You had bet on yourself and you had shown up for yourself. And now take another deep breath in and exhale. And if your eyes are closed, simply open them. Welcome to your best possible future. And I invite you to revisit this short episode whenever you feel overwhelmed. And when we can ask questions, high-powered questions of ourselves, the right answers will show up that will help us direct our GPS to our North Star so that we can take inspired action and each day move closer to our best possible future.